Hey everyone, welcome to this week's live demo, which this week is going to be on a feature called Streams. So Streams is not a brand new feature. It is a feature that we've had for a little while now, but we've recently made a few adjustments to it to allow you to do some extra things with it. So figured for today, I will cover off, first of all, like what Streams are, how they work, and why they are interesting. And then we'll jump into some of the cool stuff that we've recently released that sort of makes them even more powerful. I'll make that a lot less enigmatic as we dive in. So what you're looking at now is the Instant.io dashboard, but we're going to run most of this from Slack because that's where Streams are most useful. So to sort of get you up to speed, Instant.io works during an incident by creating channels either within Slack or MS Teams, something like that. And for most incidents, that works really well. So I can jump in and I can do /inc, the website's down, something super non-inventive here. And we'll get to declare an incident here and all the things we might want to do with declaring an incident, so severities, etc., etc. And you'll see we sort of announce this has happened. We give you a Slack channel to go and do things here. And this is where we'll be like, I'm looking into the logs now, etc., etc. You get the gist. What happens in some incidents? So if you imagine like a very serious incident, you might end up having not just one team in this channel sort of like trying to figure out what's going on, but you might have many teams in this thing. I've just realized I'm not sharing my screen, which is very frustrating, but it's all good. We'll fix this. Here we go. That's better. So this is Slack. I've just created an incident. This is my incident channel. So imagine you're having a very bad incident, and you've got 2-3 teams who are all sort of independently investigating and debugging various different things that are going on here. That is really hard to deal with when you have everybody in one channel, because you sort of have these interleaved messages, different things going on. And that is really what Streams was sort of invented for. That and things like where you have multiple different like disciplines maybe needing to coordinate on an incident. So imagine you have, a major incident, you have engineers in one channel and you want to be able to have people thinking about and talking about communication. So, how do we relay information to customers? How do we put up the status page? That kind of thing. And so that is what Streams is for. Essentially, it allows you to have multiple channels all connected into one sort of central incident. And we do all the sort of smart broadcasting of things between them. I'll show you exactly what this actually looks like. So if we look here, we've got like, this is my main channel, so people will be doing things. Imagine we have this is a serious incident, and I want to create a stream here to say, hey, we want to do like communication somewhere else. This is where I can jump in and give this a name. So I could say it's, communications, maybe even like external communications to give it a full name. I can choose to set a stream lead here. So this can be, who is going to go and lead this stream. Sort of important to have someone responsible for each stream, and that sort of gives you accountability over like, well, Chris is responsible for comms, whatever else it might be. So I'll do that here just because I'm the only person here. And I can also add a bunch of participants. So imagine in this incident channel, I have like, the CEO and a few people from customer support. I could be like, I'll add them as participants. They'll then all get invited over into that stream. If we hit create here, now you'll see this is my main channel. You'll see we have this sort of new stream has been created, external communications. We also have a button on this sort of pinned post at the top here, which is going to let me jump straight into the external communications thing. And you can see we've got this brand new channel on the side here. So if we jump into that, we've got, the same incident 492, stream, external communications. So we're in sort of like a great situation now where we've essentially forked the two things off here. That is awesome. Obviously, stuff will happen in here. People will be typing, getting on with like communications. Imagine the communications team, are busy and they want to put the status page up. They can now do that from here. So they can jump in, and if you, just /inc here, you'll see you're at stream home at this point, and I can type in just what I want to do here. And I can go provide a status page update, continue. I have many pages, so I'm going to select the one that I have here, which would be, Internet.io public. Jump through and you're into like, the website is down, for example, status investigating, we're looking into things. And again, can do all the things you might want to do here to sort of highlight exactly what's up, what's going on. Preview these comms and publish it. And now from within this stream, I've now kind of jumped into, this is the place where I can do all of the communication and things. Obviously, you get like a bunch of other things you can do here. Worth then jumping back to the main channel. So the main channel, you can see that like the communications about what's happening in the streams get published here. So you can see that like the status page update was here. But other things that are pretty cool is that we try to keep the streams like all aligned on what's going on throughout the incident. So let's imagine, I'm in the main channel now and the sort of main incident manager is sort of doing an internal status update to keep everyone on top of things. And they're like, actually, you know what, this is a major incident, looks really bad. The DB is dead or something like that. And this is sort of just the usual update mechanism we have. This will do the usual thing here, which is like update the channel here. It will obviously update the main website and stuff like that. But also the stream gets an update here, which is like the incident was updated. Chris has done this and said this. So you start to sort of, everyone gets to have the benefits of working in their own space, but we sort of do the hard work of gluing the various different things together. So, all updates go to all the different places, which is really, really nice. Works very well when there's very serious incidents with loads of things going on here. Nice. So that is like streams as it is. The thing that we've done recently was due to like a bunch of people using these like very, very routinely for their most serious incidents. They were like, why do I have to like manually create a stream? And so this is what we have changed recently. So to give you a sense of what you can do now, if I come out to the main dashboard here and jump into workflows, we can do things like this, where we create a new workflow. So for anyone who's not aware, workflow is broadly like automation platform within Incident.io. So when certain things happen, you can trigger a bunch of other things to be sort of done by us. So we're going to create a workflow here that says, whenever an incident's changed or created, we jump in here. We want to filter this down in this section here to say, well, we only want this to run when the incident severity is critical in my instance, but you can call that sev1, whatever is going on there. We want to run it immediately. And what we want is a step here that will create a stream. So here we go. And I'm going to say, the stream lead, I could do this as like an automated thing, which is like go and look up the incident manager who's on call, or go and look up the customer support person who is responsible on the rotation to do this. It sort of all plugs in really nicely with the incident on call. For the sake of ease here, I'm just going to select me as the stream lead, and I'm going to say, this is a communications stream here. So to give you a sense of what's happening, incident gets changed, severity is critical, it will immediately go and create us a stream called communications, and we won't have to worry about doing that for ourselves. So if I save this now and then save and set live, I'm just going to say don't run it on any active incidents. We now have a sort of a live workflow here. And then to give you a sense of how that works, if we now go into Slack and create another incident, we can jump here and go, a not very bad incident, for example. And it's just asking if that's a duplicate. So that's all good. I'm going to leave it as minor severity here because we think it's not a very bad incident. Join the incident channel, and you can see we're going to be doing, all of our usual stuff here. So typing, investigating an incident, that sort of stuff. But now if I come in and I go, I'm going to provide an update, and I'm going to change this because I've now realized that it's not minor. It's something, really bad, like, oh no, everything is broken, for example. We can now update it, and this will trigger my workflow to have run, which is now created automatically my brand new stream for communications. So, a really nice way to be able to sort of like glue these different mechanisms together and make it that you don't have to sort of have everyone know the right things to do. I've got a nice new channel here that I can jump straight into. Everyone is aware of what's going on. So that is streams in a nutshell. A bit of a whistle-stop tour, but hopefully that is useful for everyone. We will see you again next week for another one of the Byte. Thanks so much.